because I just got home. The palette got home before me, so I took the makeup I wear during the day, just around the eye area, off. I did not rub it too much because I do still have my contact lenses in, and the other day I rubbed it without taking them out and they disappeared inside my eyes. So I will make the eyes ready to try the palette. Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Okay, so first things first, this is the packaging. Like this, and then you slide it off if I can. Yeah, and there's the ta-da! There's the palette inside sitting there, and that's the palette itself. It's like, it's not plastic, it's mushy, cushy. It looks like a, I don't know the word, okay? Then you open these little things. It says Conspiracy and the Shane Dawson logo, and you have the Jeffree star, really small logo here, and then to the reveal, ta-da-da-da! That's the palette with a big mirror, and these are the shades. Once again, like I do with all my palette reviews here, I will have on my Instagram account all the swatches for all the shadows of the palette. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, now it's a nice time to do it. So you have 18 eyeshadows in this palette. I'm sure you all already saw the palette before. So as you guys already know, this palette was made in collaboration between Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. Shane Dawson is the old guy here in the, he's not old, okay, he's just old here in the YouTube. He's here for a long time now. And Jeffree Star, you all know. It's going to be my first time trying Jeffree Star cosmetic products. I do own the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette, but from what I heard, the quality of the shadows are not the same as the Jeffree Star brand. Just two more things before we go right into the video. First of all, I bought mine on the Morphe website, Morphe UK website. For all the ladies from Portugal, I know you can find it. I think not now, it's totally sold out. This is the palette that broke the internet, but you can find it on Morphe. Morphe has a part of the website that's for Europe, and you don't have to go and pick it from the, oh my god, alfândega. I don't know how to say this in English. And again, you can also buy it from Beauty Bay, and I think the price of it is 54 euros. I pay 48 pounds for it. And the last thing before we go to the tutorial, to the review, is I did not watch any one of the reviews that so many people I follow here on YouTube already posted, because I don't want to have like pre-made ideas, but I saw all the pictures and all the thumbnails, and because I'm an idiot and I want to do like everybody else, we are going to try to use as many shadows as we can from the palette. So we are going to do two different eye looks on each eye, one more neutral, one more colorful. But the only thing for sure I want to do, since the day I saw in the series, because Shane Dawson made this series about the beauty industry, and they with Jeffree Star, and they did this series since the first day, the idea of we want to create a palette and all the process till the launch of the palette. But since they started to see the first samples of the shadows, I knew I wanted to do a neutral look with this yellow highlighting my inner corners. So we are going to start with my right eye and a neutral look. Nice and easy because I need to go to dinner. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is use this color Tannicon as my base color. It's a bit more, oh, it has a bit of kick off, I don't know how to say it. It's this one, You can see. You just tap the excess away with your finger. I'm going to use this color on both of my eyes. Okay, now just focusing on the right eye. The next thing I'm going to do is use the color right next to it. The name is Diet Root Beer. Rot, I don't know. Root Rot. And then with a fluffy brush, it's going to be my transition shade. So from the inner corner, from the outer corner to the inner corner with circular motions without fear of being happy. I'm going to use this one. I think the name is spiraling with a smaller blending brush. Oh wow, it has a lot of kick out, look. But I'm going to, and then I'm going to just make my outer corner darker. Wow. Next color I'm going to use, it's going to be with my finger, and it's this one called Just a Theory, and it looks like this. And I'm going to apply it from the inner corner to this darker shade I just applied. I want to make my outer corner a bit more darker, and we are going to try the black of the palette, but I'm not going to do the swatch here. If you want to see the swatch, go to my Instagram. And the black color is right here, and it's called My Ride Is Here. So with a really small brush, I'm just going to deepen up my outer corner. Just before we go to the star of the show on this eye, I'm really enjoying this look. It's quite neutral, quite my cup of tea. I'm going to use this color called Ranch, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And then the part I was waiting for since the first day I saw this color. I'm going to use this yellow called Food Videos, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. It's quite neon, you know. It's not looking as bright as I would imagine, so I'm going to make a base with some concealer. Let me just find a really tiny bitty brush. Let's see. Just the last touch before we move to the other eye with the black again. I'm going just to stamp the lash, oh la la, I'm just going to stamp my lash root. Okay, I just applied like 3 or 4 layers of mascara. I have to say I'm a bit disappointed with the yellow, but the rest of the shades I'm quite excited about it. So let's go to the next eye, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but the first color I'm going to use has this really sweet pig. I really want the pig mirror, but it was already sold out. I'm going to try to buy it, but that's the one thing I really want from the collection. And I'm going to use this color called Cheese Dust, and I'm going to use it as my first transition shade from the inner corner, no, from the outer corner to the inner corner again. And I'm now going to use the red color. I'm going to try to make a halo makeup look. So I'm going to use this color called Flaming Hot, and I'm going to apply it on my outer corner and on my inner corner, and when I have less product on the brush, I will pass it through the crease. Oh my god, I do love a really warm look. I'm just blending this one with no color in it, but the color My Pills, it's really good to blend the edges of any look because it's quite close to my skin tone. Next color I'm going to use, it's going to be a matte again, but it's going to be this purpley thing called Not Effect, with a smaller brush, and I'm going to darken up again the outer corner and the inner corner. Now I'm doubting myself. I don't know if I want to apply, look, I was trying the pink, but I don't know if pink is going to look good here. Oh my god! I'm so torn. Okay, I'm going with the color Pigment, which has a little pig. And I'm just going to blend it further, everything. I'm going to take the risk if do not look good. My finger, oh my god, it's going to stain my eyelid. Let's hope not. I'm going with the color Trisha, which is this pink here, and I'm just going to apply it to the center of my lid. It was a mess, but let's keep going. The color I'm going to use to highlight my inner corner, it's going to be this silver called Diet Cola. And let's do it. Woohoo! Oh my good god! I love it! Now for the lower lid, I'm going with the red again, with a smaller brush, Flaming Hot. And I'm going to start to blend the lower lid. And then with the Not Effect purple on the outer corner. And once again, I'm going to stamp my lash root with the black color. I'm not touching the eyes anymore. These are the final looks. This one is quite neutral. Minus the yellow on the inner corner, you can totally use this look to go to work, to go to school, to go to buy some bread, anything you'd like to do with it. This one is a bit more funny, but actually I was just trying to understand if the shadows, are blendable with each other. But first impressions, I'm really happy about this palette. I was really, how can I put it? I think it was a really clever thing to make us all who watch the series a part of the process of creating the palette. And for that, really well done to Dawson for having this idea, and really well done for, to Jeffree Star to getting involved in this. I think the shadows are actually quite easy to use. They have a lot of kick-off in the pan, but if they are pigments, I really don't mind. The mattes especially, they look like pressed pigment instead of shadows, but the ones that really stood out for me, because I already did some swatches, are the metallic ones. They look really, really, really good. Look, just one swipe. And I have to confess that especially this green, I just watched it. I'm really, really excited to try it. And I do think this palette is totally worth it. And that was the video. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I was so excited to get the palette. I was lucky enough to be able to buy it on the first day. Let me just zoom you out a bit more. I was really lucky. The internet broke down because of the palette and the whole collection. I think the success they are having, they totally deserve it. And I really hope you guys liked my review. Again, I really think the shadows are really easy to blend. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know if someone that uses just like regular neutral warm shades just going to stick to this first row, but for those of you who really like to play and have makeup, I totally recommend. It's totally worth it, and yes, it's a thumbs up from me. I hope you guys really like the video. I really want to thank you for being on that side. I want to tell you once again that you can also follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button because it really helped me. Once again, thank you for being on that side, and I'll see you on my next one. Hello. I don't know how to say it in English today. How? Oh my god. How do I say it? Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yeah? Olá a todos, sejam mais uma vez bem-vindos. Okay. Sorry. Without being off